Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am here on the Schneel, and I'm here to talk about the first NFL Wildcard game of the NFL Wildcard round. Next 3 days we'll be covering NFL playoff games. Oh my lord. Texans destroy the Los Angeles Chargers 32-12. I'm stunned. I can't believe it. I really thought the Chargers would win this game. I really trusted Justin Herbert. Like, I knew the Texans' defense was good. The offense has really been the main problem. They didn't seem like it. After that first quarter and a bit of the second quarter, C.J. Stroud finally got his shit together. He threw that bad interception. The rest game I thought he was pretty solid. Joe Mixon was able to run the ball, especially in the second half. He was able to run it. C.J. Stroud made some runs. So did Damian Pierce. Nico Collins had a big day, their best receiver. Even if everybody was healthy, I think he's their best receiver. He had a big game. 7 catches, 122 yards, 1 touchdown. It was really the defense that done most of the work, I thought. But you got to give credit. C.J. Stroud showed up after a bad start. He showed up. Justin Herbert had a good start, and then he just kind of shit the bed the rest of the game. The defense went crazy, and the Texans did answer a lot of critics today in this first playoff game. Making it, I think they made the second round. Did they make it the divisional last year? I'm pretty sure they did. So they've made it to the divisional again. Nico Collins, C.J. Stroud, Joe Mixon all showed up to play against a tough defense. Chargers defense didn't really play that bad most of this game, but they were probably just tired out from how bad the offense was. But a great game from Nico Collins. Xavier Hutchinson, 1 catch, 34 yards, had a big 34-yard catch on a broken play. Mechie, 4 catches, 28 yards. Cade Stover, 4 catches, 28 yards. Dalton Schultz, 2 catches, 23 yards. Robert Woods, 2 catches, 22 yards. Deontay Johnson, 1 catch, 12 yards. Deontay Johnson in the big 2025. Stupid. Come on! Stupid phone. Joe Mixon, 1 catch, 13 yards. They done a really good job spreading the football out to all their targets. Joe Mixon, 25 runs, 160 yards, 4.2 carry, 1 touchdown from Joe Mixon. So a good game from Joe Mixon. C.J. Stroud, 6 runs, 42 yards, and Damian Pierce, 2 runs for 15 yards. As a team, Texans had 429 total yards. Chargers defense just simply wasn't good this game. Probably their worst defense performance of the season. They have 168 rushing yards and 6.1 yards per play. 168 rushing, 261 passing. Houston was 4-13 on their third downs, 2 of 2 on fourth. Had 15 more plays. 9 more minutes of time possession. Yeah, they had 3 turnovers, 2 fumbles, 1 interception, but 4 interceptions from the Chargers. They also had a blocked extra point for a 2-pointer. That's when you know nothing wasn't going the Chargers' way. Only 261 total yards of offense, 50 rushing yards, 4.7 yards per carry. They need a running back. They need a receiver. They just simply weren't good today. 3 of 11 on third down. Justin Herbert, my lord. Part of that 27-0 blown lead in the playoffs to Jacksonville. 4 interceptions today. That's more interceptions than he had the whole regular season. And they couldn't run the ball. J.K. Dobbins, 9 runs, 26 yards, 2.9 a carry. Gus Edwards, 7 for 22, 3.1 a carry. They just really struggled to run the ball today as well. J.K. Dobbins had to run the ball really well the whole season, but he wasn't able to run. The Chargers had a great year still. I mean, they did better than most expected. Like, they weren't going to win the Super Bowl anyway, because they need to get wide receiver, tight end, and interior help on the offensive line, because their interior offensive line was terrible in this game. And so they couldn't. Justin Herbert, some of the interceptions weren't his fault. Like the Disley one was a drop there, but the pick 6 was his fault. But yeah, Justin Herbert, 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions, 242 yards. That was just awful, man. He's been to 2 playoff games in 5 years. And in both games, he was a road favorite against an AFC South champ that nobody believed in. In both games, he played about as poorly as one can play in the second half, leading to horrific losses. Yes, he has arm talent. And I still think he's a good quarterback, but I just don't think he's a top 5 quarterback. like maybe even the I don't know if he was a top 5 quarterback for the regular season. Like, he was good, but I mean, people talked about him, but he's just not good. I guess in prime time, man. Like when the game's bigger game gets, bigger he chokes. They didn't have a running game. They kind of got away from their running game, but it wasn't really working when they tried to run. So, bad game from Justin Herbert, and they couldn't run it. Receiving, Ladd McConkey's going to be special, man. 9 catches, 197 yards, 1 touchdown. A hell of a rookie season from Ladd McConkey. 197 yards. Will Dissly, 2 catches, 16 yards. Fisk, 1 catch, 15 yards. DJ Chark, 1 catch, 10 yards. And Davis, 1 catch for 4 yards. Khalil Mack had 2 sacks on the day for the defense. Bosa had 1, and Dean Leonard had an interception. There's only positives defensively. They were able to get an 86-yard touchdown, but they get the extra point blocked, and Texans take back for 2. Or bounced to Dicker, the kicker, and he loses it. Texans take it back. Then they get another touchdown, I think, to end it. Yeah, good game from the Texans. Derek Stingley Jr. had 2 interceptions. Hell of a game from Derek Stingley. That guy's going to be a freaking stud. Eric Murray had an interception, so there's 3. And Lassiter had the other one. Lassiter and Stingley are such a good cornerback duo for their defense. They need their offense to be more consistent. Like, they can't have a slow first quarter against the rest of these teams in these playoffs. But, hey, they had a really impressive win by 20 points. I didn't see this coming. Will Anderson Jr. had 1.5 sacks. He was great. 1.5 from Edwards. 1 from Autry. Kamari Fairbairn made all 3 of his field goals. So Chargers season will end at 11-7. I think in my season preview I had them as a sleeper team. The Texans, I thought they would be better than they are, but hey, they made the division round. I didn't think they would. I mean, yeah, they won their division by default, but hey, they had to win this wildcard game, and they did by 20 points. So yeah, good win by the Texans to advance the next round. I'm not sure if they're playing. They'll either play those Chiefs or the Ravens or Steelers. I don't know, but we'll see. Good win by the Texans. C.J. Stroud, Joe Mixon, Nico Collins, that defense showed up today. Chargers, Justin Herbert didn't. Their receiver, besides Ladd McConkey on offense, nobody really showed up. Defensively, I feel like they tried their best until the second half. They got outscored 32-6 the rest of the game after they went down 6-0 first quarter. So yeah, that's all I'm saying. Until next time, back a lot. Peace. I'll see you for Ravens, Steelers, and then 2 college recaps: Kentucky, Mississippi State, and then Alabama and Texas A&M. Peace.